Hello, welcome back to Cracking the Cryptic, and loads going on the channel at the moment. So on Patreon, we've got my solve of Simon's Friday Crossword Masterclass. I just go at speed. I don't explain it all. I just go as fast as I can. You can have a look at that if you're interested. We've got our collaborative video solve of the Blueprint Sudoku by VFig, which is excellent. We've got Sandra and Nala's Bug Friends Hunt, which is a fantastic April Patreon reward. Nala, the dog, goes hunting for various bugs and finds many. I'll give that much away. We've also got loads of connections and gridogram and other crossword videos. Do check out Patreon; it's great fun. There's also our apps, which feature Domino Sudoku and Fog of War Sudoku, like today's. As well as the worms, so they're great as well. What else have we got? We've got on the main channel, of course, it's 2 Sudoku videos a day. We've got one minute cryptic every day, one wordle in a minute every day, and Friday masterclasses, all sorts going on. So we're just bringing you as much puzzle content as we can because we love it and we think it's a good distraction from the real world. Now, there may be some interruption as I do this, or not interruption, but interference. There are some workmen outside with a loud machine. They've started a break, and I'm hoping it's a long one. I don't know how long this puzzle's going to take. It's by MK, who has sent in a difficult puzzle or two in the past, but says they finally created an easy one. Now, when a constructor notable for difficult puzzles thinks they've created an easy one, it's often not easy. We will find out. There is clearly fog. And in fact, it's ordinary fog that will clear around correctly placed cells rather than dynamic fog that clears at the constructor's choosing. Now, the rules are these. Normal Sudoku rules apply. 1 to 9 will go in every row, column, and 3 by 3 box. And there is fog. Digits separated by a white dot are consecutive. Digits separated by a black dot. One is double the other. Not all dots are given. We have to draw a 1-cell wide wall that divides the grid such that the white dots are separated from the black dots. The wall, 1 cell wide means that it moves orthogonally, vertically or diagonally as a path. Dots can touch the wall, but they can't be on top of it. So I think that means this cell could be warped, but not both of those cells. Digits that share an edge with the wall must be at least 4 lower than their orthogonal neighbours on the wall. Okay, I think if that was a wall cell, imagine the wall went that way. Those 2 digits would be 4 lower, at least, than that digit. Intriguing. Okay. Adjacent digits on the wall must be consecutive. Well, that's quite a lot of rules. So, again, in this version, we might have 7, 8, 9 or something. Well, it's an intriguing set of rules. I can see how it might lead to an easy puzzle, but I can also see how it could be a difficult start. Anyway, you give it a try on that first link under the video. It's called Wall Facer. Let's get cracking. Well, the wall divides the white dots away from the black dots, so it must come through this area. It's not, I was thinking it was a loop, but it's not. So it would have to go around there. It's not a loop necessarily. It may just reach the edge of the grid. Well, it moves orthogonally. And digits on, so if this cell was on the wall, wouldn't it have to be an 8? That would be off the wall because you're not allowed to have it straddle the wall. And the reason I say it would have to be an 8 is because you've got a 1 being double the other here. And this has to be 4 more than that. Well, there's only one case where one black dot digit is 4 more than its partner, and that's 8 and 4. So if they were both on the wall, sorry, if this was wall cell, it would be an 8 and that would be a 4. I mean, I do note that we've got 3 black dots in this box. So the digits 5, 7 and 9, which can't sit on a black dot, must be in those cells. Every cell on the wall is 4 more than its neighbour. Oh, right. Well, I've worked out the one instance where a black dot digit can be on the wall. There is no instance where a white dot digit can be on the wall. For this reason, that the other cell would have to be off the wall, but it was meant to be 4 or more lower. And yet the white dot says there's only a difference of 1 between them. So these cells on white dots can never be on the wall. I'm using green for off the wall, purple for on the wall. So now the wall, which I feel has to divide this area from these black dots, has to come through these cells. And now we do know this is on the wall and is 8, and that's 4, and that cleared fog. So I must be doing something right. These digits are 1, 2, 3, and 6. Does the path have to come here? Yes, the path has to keep black and white dots, the wall rather, has to keep black and white dots separate. So it's got to come down to there. And these are all consecutive. That's another rule about the wall. Oh, this isn't too bad. So that is a 7-9 pair. This digit is 5. That's going to clear fog. There we go. Here we have either 1, 2, or 3, 6 on the black dots because 8 and 4 are gone. Ooh, over here we have the other even digit. Now, let's think about this. Right. I don't think this cell can be 9, because where would the next... Obviously, the wall is going to have to continue up here to keep dividing the white and the black dots. It could theoretically have gone there. And, oh, yeah, well, I mean, it might still do that. What I'm going to say is this isn't 9, because neither of those cells, which could be the possible continuation of the wall, can be 8 because of this 8. So that's a 7, and it clears fog. This is a 9. Oh, and there's this... Okay, I was going to say... Oh, you know, okay, I'm trying to keep balance in my mind these two rules. That where a cell... a wall cell is next to a non-wall cell, there's a difference of at least 4. But there's also this consecutive rule along the wall. I mean, I guess we know that the next cell on the wall is a 6, and it's in one of those cells. I was just about to say this clearly has to be 4 less than that, but that's not true if it's on the wall. Oh, it can't be on the wall because 6 and 3, which would be off the wall, are not sufficiently separate. So the wall goes here, and it is a 6. Okay, we're definitely not going to have a wall that goes 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, because there is a kind of lower limit on a wall cell. It can't go lower than 5, because there wouldn't be any digits that could be 4 fewer. Sometimes in a fortress, you get to a cell in a corner or somewhere else in a fortress puzzle. Right? Okay, imagine that was a fortress group of cells where they all have to be higher than the cells that aren't purple. That one has no constraints because it's not even touching a non-purple. But I don't think that's going to happen in this puzzle. Anyway, this is now not wall. So this is 4 or more less than that. So it's not 6 and this isn't 3. And this is 4 or more less than that. So it's 1 or 2. And the next, you see, the next cell on the wall, okay, it's not going to be here. That's interesting. The wall is going to turn now. Why is it not going to be here? Because this digit would be a 5. And wherever the wall went, oh, hang on, I'm not sure now. Wherever the wall went next, there would be 2 cells left over. I'm not sure. Maybe it could be a 5 here. No, it can't be. Okay, here's the reason it can't be, and it's a little bit complicated. Why can't the wall come to this cell? Let me just show you what would happen. We would put the wall there, and it would have to be a 5 because it's consecutive and it's not 7. Then, because we can never have a 4 on the wall, because no neighbour could be 4 fewer, the wall would have to go here to a 6. Now, that would be all very well. That could theoretically happen in respect of those cells, but these two would now be off the wall and would both have to be 1 because of that 5, which is weird and true. And that proves, and I don't think anything else proves, that that cell is not on the wall. This cell is the next wall cell. Now, I don't know if it's 5 or 7. Can it possibly be 5? No, because again, we mustn't come to a 4 on the wall. 4 just doesn't work on the wall because there's no cell next to it that could be off the wall. So this is 7. Now the next cell will be 8 in one of those positions. This is off the wall and has to be 4 fewer than 6. Okay, I think we do have to do more wall thinking. I'm not sure, but this is what I'm doing. This cell I'm in is not going to be where the 8 is, because the next cell on this wall can't be 7 again, because it would be in the same box as 7, so it would have to be 9. And what digit after that would be on the wall? Well, after 9, you'd have to have an 8, but if you were putting 8 there and 9 here, you wouldn't be able to put 8 in any of those cells and continue the wall. Similarly, if you put 8 here and 9 here, you wouldn't be able to put 8 in any of these cells and continue the wall. So that is not the continuation of the wall. This is 8. It cleared fog, so I'm right. This is now off the wall and is 1, 2, or 3. This is obviously off the wall because 8 can't continue to there. Now it can't be 6, and now we know this is the 1, 2 pair, and this is the 3, 6 black dot pair. Oh, this is off the wall because it's not consecutive to 9, and therefore it's not allowed to be 6. I hadn't seen that. Sorry, that's 3. That's 6. This is not 3. Now we've got a 1, 2 pair here. 5's in one of those cells. Everything else in these is 3, 4, 9. That's not 3 or 4. That's not 9. Might as well do pencil marking. Now, is this on the wall? It could be. It could be a 9. In fact, the next cell on the wall is going to be a 9. It's in one of those two places. It can't be 7 again because that sees both. After that 9, obviously the next cell on the wall is going to be 8. That's going to have to be somewhere that this 8 can't see, which makes it either there or there. I rather think this is unlikely. If you went 9, 8, I mean, we do have to think about this. It's not insane at the moment. But the problem is that then you would have to continue the wall to here, and it couldn't be 7. It would have to be 9, and then you couldn't continue the wall to another 8 because you'd be postulating 8 here. So the 8 is in this cell. Ah, that clears fog, of course. And it's on the wall. Now, I still don't know which of these is a 9, but one of them is. Oh, what's going on in these black dots? One of them is 3, 6, and the other one uses a 2. Well, I've got a 1, 2 pair. So it's not this one that uses the 2, it's this pair. And that's a 3, 6 pair. That digit's now not 3. It's either 4 off the wall and 4 different from the 8s, or it's a 9. This one is actually quite constrained. It can't be 3 or 2. It's 1 or 4 if it's off the wall, or it's 9 if it's on the wall. The next digit after the 8 on the wall is clear. Oh, I was going to say clearly a 7. Okay, not clearly, but it is a 7, because if you put a 9 there, you'd need an 8 next, and none of those can be an 8. So this is a 7. And the next digit after that, it can't come here because that's not consecutive. It's got to come here. It's got to be a 6. And then I presume we're going to go up to a 7. in one of these cells. I'll think about that in due course. This 7 can't sit next to a 4 off the wall. I mean, there are lots of cells off the wall here. Let's just focus on the ones that are clearly off the wall so far. This isn't allowed to be 4 because of the 4 difference. In fact, this has to be 3. It has to be 4 less than 7. This can't be 3 now. This one, I don't know. It could be on the wall, couldn't it? It could be a 7. Then that would be 8. I mean, I don't know. This is interesting. This can't be 6 anymore, so that can't be 3. This one, oh, it connects to that. It's 1, 2, or 3, but look at that pair. This is a 3. That's a 2. This is 1 or 3. These can't be 3, 8, 4, or 5. And this one has to be 4 less than 3. Well, it sees 2, 3, and 4. That must be a 1. That's a 2. This is now a 3, 6 pair. All the fog is clearing and revealing, rather unsurprisingly, nothing. We might, by now, have, just speculating wildly, we might have seen all the white and black dots we're going to get. No, there's probably some up here to disambiguate, but I don't know. One of these is a 6 by Sudoku. Still don't know which of those is a 9. That's a bit weird. 3, 7, 1, 2, 6, 9. Oh, there's a 1, 2 pair here. Right, what's going on the white dot? If it's a 9, that's an 8. It cannot be a 5 because this digit can't be 6 or 4. So it is a 9, and that's an 8. I don't know if that's on the wall. Oh, no, I do now know it's not on the wall. Because if the wall went this way, which it theoretically could at the moment, to a 7 and an 8, where would the next digit on the wall be after that? Because it's got to reach an edge. Oh, and the wall can never come onto a white dot. I've just remembered that rule that we established very successfully earlier. So the wall is going to finish in box 2 or 3. That's an 8. This is now 4. We can finish the box. No, not quite. Apart from the 1, 2, we can finish the box. That's a 5. This is a set of from 1, 2, 3, 4 and must include 2 and 3. So that digit's 1. And 3 is in the middle of this group. It's 2, 4 apart from that. This is odd, but it can't be 1 or 3. That's going to have to be 5. That's 4. That's 2. This pair is a 5, 6 pair. This trio is 1, 7, 9. Now, where's this wall going to continue? It's not going to continue to here because it couldn't then go to there. It's going to continue. Oh, is it going to continue to a 5 finally? It would do if it went here. But then that 5 would have to be surrounded by 2 1s. Ah, no, the more important thing is the 5 would then have to continue into another wall cell, which is impossible. 4 is not a possible wall cell, and it couldn't continue into a 6. So the wall continues to here, where it can't be 5. I didn't think it could, but it can't. That's a 7. Then the wall is going to continue to an 8 in one of those cells. We know which one. It's here. Then the wall, well, then it's going to continue to a 9, and that's not going to be here. So the wall is going to complete there. Ah, we have completed the wall here since I filled that in. That is off wall. This is on wall. And there is our wall. It's finished. Now, 8 next to 4 is fine. This 6 has to neighbour only ones. Sorry, I should colour the rest of the grid now, shouldn't I? Which is all off wall. No, I tell you what I'll do. I'll colour only the cells that are next to the wall and that therefore matter. That's better. That's a much better way of dealing with the colouring. There we go. So these wall cells have to be 4 or more bigger than the green cells next to them. So that's a 1. This is 1 or 2. This is 1, 2, or 3 by wall rule. Obviously 5's in one of these two, and that's going to make this a 6. We did have one white. We had that cluster and that white dot coming. I eventually worked out, I thought we'd have some white dots to see. Now, 9, that's a 3 by Sudoku. That's a 6. This is 1 or 2. This has to be, well, we know it's not 9, 8, 7 or 6. 1, 4 or 5. I'm trying to use the rule, but it's not that useful. This is 4 or 5 to be less than the 9 and still be a digit. That might be as much as I can do now off the wall rule. These are 5, 7, 9 by elimination. Here we've had a 2. These are from 1, 4, 6, 8. That one can't be a 1. Here we've got, well, that's 3 or 9. This is from 2, 3 or 9. Now the white dot here, in fact this digit sees 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 8. This can't be 5, so it's again 6, 7 or 9. Because it has to be consecutive with that. So it's in the range of 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. It can't be 5 or 8. And now this pair can't have a 9 on because they can't have an 8 on. So that is a 6, 7 pair. That's a very useful white dot. What happened there? This is, I don't know what I did. I think this is fixed. This is a 9. That's the 7 in the box. That's 1 or 2, and so is this at the other end. Have I done the math wrong? No, I don't think I have. 2, 6, 7, 9. We need a 4 somewhere here. I'm not going to do that. How's this going to get disambiguated? I don't think we're going to reveal anything more under the fog. I mean, I could be wrong, but we'll see. In this row, we've got 1, 3, 4, and 5 to place. 4 is placed in this box. Since we got that, we get that to be 4. This is 5. This is a 1, 3 pair over here. Now there's no 1 in these cells. There are 4, 6, 8, triple. I don't know how I'm going to get this done. 9, 8, 7, 3, 4, 6. Here's a naked single. That's the sort of thing we like to find. That's the 5. This is 1 or 2. In this row, this is 8 or 9. 4, 5, 3, 6. 9 is in one of those by Sudoku because of this. Let's get rid of the corner mark. 5. We've placed 5 in box 3 now. This can't be 2, so it's 1 or 3. And there's a triple. So this is a 7, 8, 9 triple. This is 1 or 2 down here. I thought that was going to do something. It didn't. I'm going to have to colour something or find something under the fog. I don't know. Or maybe there's an X-wing somewhere that I haven't spotted. I mean, I can carry on merrily pencil marking all the cells. Oh, look, where's 9 in column 3? There's only one cell with it pencil marked. So that's actually available. Extraordinary. This isn't 6. Oh, 2 and 2. One of these is a 2. Am I going to have to colour something? I don't understand how this can still resolve at some point. Can you guys tell? Is there going to be something under the fog? One more dot somewhere might do it, but I still need to place a digit to clear enough fog to find that. These are from 4, 5, 7, 8. So now I've pencil marked every blooming cell. Okay, there might be an X-wing or something going on. 2, 2. One of those is 2. I just don't have that much. So these are 1, 3, 5, 7. 7 is the one I could get interested in. If I could say that wasn't 7, then I could place 7 here. I can't say that. One of those is a 3. That's fine. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm being so dense here. What's going on? One of these is 1 or 3, and one of those is 1 or 3. They can't both be. 4 and 8 have to be up in these cells. 9 has to be there somewhere. And 9 has to be... No. Yeah, no, not in this box. No. 9's in one of those 3 and one of those 2. I am missing something big. Maybe it's just an ordinary white dot or something, or a black dot, and I just haven't filled it in. I don't think that's resolved immediately. Or it's the wall and the rule. Maybe I'm just not subtracting 4 from something hard enough. Oh yes, here it is. Look, I didn't colour that cell green. That's what it is. That digit's a 4. Why am I so dense and slow? Like a molten mass of lead. Right, that's an 8 in this column. I'm going to finish this column. 6, 7. Am I going to reveal a dot under the wall? Yes. That's what's happening. So that is how I'm going to be able to disambiguate. This can't be 4 and touch that. Now it's 1 or 3, and this digit has to be 2, and that is going to solve it. We get a 3 in the corner, that 3 in the spot, light losing its religion and actively finishing off the whole puzzle. That digit is now 3. We're not going to get another bit of wall, of dot. We're going to get 8 and 4 there. Now these can't be 8. Those are not resolved. These 2 are. That's not going to help over the left side. That's a 5, 7 pair. 6 is looking at that. Now, this is not 9 anymore. So that gets us finished in box 9. 5 and 8 there. This is a 6. 5 and 7 here. And that isn't too hard. And if I hadn't been a bit of a careless Charlie over that 4, I would have been a bit quicker. But it's a nice puzzle. And that's a very entertaining wall that we found, with 2 rules that really made it work very neatly, but gave me the greatest difficulty in exactly spotting it. Good fun, though. Thank you so much for watching us on the channel. Don't forget, Monday nights are Blueprints streaming nights as well. We'll see you again soon. Bye for now.